Hello, hello. How's my sound? Looks like mic's working. That's good. It is Monday, May 28th for the weekly WEBCAM Gundam Eagle's Nest War tournament where players get to show up and win a resource. So we're, I think, currently week 9. I don't think I edited that in my description, unfortunately, but we are in week 9, meaning we have 2 more weeks after this before our cutoff for the invitational, which is exciting. Players are going to get to win a sealed beta kit for that, by the way. I don't know. I imagine the price on those are still something stupid. Probably not as expensive as a foiled showcase art Squall card, but you know, whatever. It's white people taco night for me tonight. So I'm catching up on dinner. I've been pretty lazy today, to be all fair and honest. That being said, let me see. The players should still be in their player meeting. No, they're actually getting sat down now. Eagle should be joining in a minute as well. But players are getting seated. Meaning. Sorry, I tried not to chew, but meaning. I gotta get set up, but it shouldn't be too hard. Let's just, honestly, just keep it stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. It's a very good motto that I like using. Looking for a new deck tech. That's fair. I'm like the worst person to like look for that stuff though, because I don't typically, when I do this stuff, I try not to look at people's deck lists because. Not that I'm against it, it's just for my practice, I like being blind as a commentator, I guess, because that's kind of just, that's more often than not the, when you do official events, that's just kind of the situation you're in. You don't know what they're playing, and these setups are a little awkward, but I think I can do some flipping. They're already getting started too, so. Alright, let's. Transform, 180, bam. Should be good enough. This is an interesting playmat. What is that? Is that Sylvanas? No, is that Drow Archer? What is that? Oh wait, what game is this? Is this Force of Will? This must be Force of Will, and they're just, she looks like Sylvanas / Drow Archer, or Drow Ranger. Finally get to catch one of these. I'm happy to have you. Eagle will be here. I will in a short minute. He's he's here. Sick. But yeah, we're just sitting here at table 1, and I guess we got a blue something versus a white something. Ooh. Yeah, there's no shot you were. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, yeah. There's no way I see like what is this guy called? The blip or something? The 1-drop blue card? Yeah, there's no way you play this if you're not trying to be a aggro deck. Oh, we got 2 double demi trainer from the white player. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, it's fair. Alright, so the base is gone, and then Ball is gonna go in for try to do 1 damage, but I'm sure the demi trainers just trade easy, right? Yeah, and we are gonna block that. Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't block the yeah, not the first ball swing, but maybe the 2 damage off of the Ganak. But here we're just gonna end the turn with a launch strike Gundam, really establishing our blockers. This is probably gonna be our entire game plan from the white players. Just if we have a blocker to play, we're gonna put down a blocker to play. But blue, has the link pair turn 3. That's gonna rest the launch strike Gundam and launcher strike Gundam, and then yeah, I think it's tough because the Demi Trainer's up. I feel like if we attacked, we would have we definitely hit the Demi Trainer, and we hit a life. Or we hit not a life, a base. Yeah. Right, doesn't green get access to their searcher this week too in our format? Right. That could be. We could be seeing a lot of use out of that. Not blocking with the Demi Trainer is a choice. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to block. I could see us wanting to block, like save the attack for. Oh wait, where did this 3 damage come from? Did the Mackinac? Oh, but we didn't block with the Demi Trainer. I would have definitely blocked Demi Trainer there, but. Oh, it's White's turn. My mistake. Oh, and we're white green. We're gonna play the path to victory or defeat. That's funny. Let's see if I can get on screen. Ooh, that's the yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, because Digimon's not like that.
Yeah, you get to choose the order for Digimon cards. Yeah, 17 players tonight, though. Pretty good crowd.
Nice.
And I think people are pretty excited to try out so many different decks. And we got another search event here. So, you know what? That's a pretty good card. I'll go ahead and play Uncurved, too.
Not bad at all.
And it's actually nice. The players look like they both got choices here off of their proxy searcher here. Like, we don't really have search in the game. You just have, like, hand filter. You have hand plusing. But this is the first card that gives you a chance to, like, try finding combo pieces more consistently. And we're grabbing that wing. Bird mode, I think, is what it is. That ramps a resource.
Ooh. Can we play it? We can just play that this turn, I believe.
Yeah, we also get a resource back. Now, the decision is like, are we going to be trying to do a trade with our unit, or are we trying to damage the base more? I think we're probably trading into the Perfect Strike, because I think the math lines up pretty well here. This unit kind of loses value late game. It's a 5 HP base.
Yeah, we still have REX base. I think the only issue is if you attack the launcher, they have the Demi Trainer to just block it, and
still gets eaten up. But they have resources up. They can use a command during action timing.
Oh, no, they're just going to let the launcher strike go. I feel like I would have favored having the Demi Trainer. Or I think I would have favored having the Demi Trainer just block there, but fair enough. Oh, we're going to... what's it? Heavy Arms?
Shenlong. One for... I'm trying to remember his name. Troa, I think? I think it's Troa.
Yeah. Yep, so this is a link pair, Troa and the Heavy Arms Gundam. We have Breach. So if this was our play, we should have tried... I feel like we should have tried to attack head-on earlier. Unfortunate. But let's see. Yeah, Troa. Troa doesn't give an ability. He's just he's a command/pilot, so meaning he doesn't He can be used as either or. Let me get him on the screen. Simultaneous fire is his command, and as a pilot, he's just a 1/1 stat increase. Health Scythe does come down with the link pair, and followed up with another Demi Trainer. So this is now a clear board.
Yeah, Dustlight's just such a high value card. You knew they had the pilot. If they had the unit, you're just kind of taking a gamble on, but also getting damage in while you can always feels good.
Absolutely. And we are ahead on life, so we can afford a little bit here.
Yeah, but they got 2 free cards of value off of this Dustlight combo because they're going to easily trade into another card or 2.
All right, we're going to play Wing Gundam Bird mode. One we searched off of our option earlier.
Going into Wing right away. Tapped on resources, but we're playing big bodies, and we're trying to tempo out as much as we can. So if we're able to get the Hero Yui on our Wing Gundam, next turn we can get rid of their Death Scythe while pushing breach damage. Which I think is probably what we want to aim for. Because the longer you leave Death Scythe up, the longer they're able to get like more high value trades off of already a very high value 2-card combo.
Mm-hmm. So, no Pi. Still not being able to find a Hero Yui for either of these either of these Wing Gundams is a little unfortunate, but this next turn we should be able to do a lot, even with maybe an off tempo pilot or off link pair pilot.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So we're gonna rest 3. Got the perfect strike. 3 more for our own Wing Gundam, and we're just gonna say pass. All right, what do we got? Do we have something? We do have 2 bodies that can start trading into things, but the double Demi Trainers might be walling us out a little too much.
Yeah, if we're playing in like the pure blue-white meta, you have so many 1 HP bounced units that like Demi Trainers don't get value, but now that we've seen the shift towards blue-green and just more green decks, the 1 HP bounce has common.
All right. Oh, this playmat is Battle Spirits. This whole time I thought it was like some random game.
I was just going to bring up the comment about that. I'm like, have we named these players by their playmats yet? Because I don't know if you know, the top one's Battle Spirits.
And I didn't. I'm sitting here like, is that Sylvanas Windrunner? Is that Drow Archer from Dota 2? Is this Force of Will? This whole time, it's actually Battle Spirits. That's funny. I'm sorry.
So Bandai Card Game Fest in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Battle Spirits. I'm sorry. You didn't get the chance you deserved, man. You didn't get the chance you deserved.
They got a lot of cool things for their game. I don't know if you know, they actually had, as far as I'm aware, the only side event for Bandai games that gave away jumbo cards.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Really Are you a jumbo card guy? If either of these games had jumbo cards, would you value those and want those?
I would probably want to get like one for a personal collection. Which one, it wouldn't matter to me. I would just want one to have.
You just want a one. I'd be more on the lines of if it's like a card I really like or a character I really like, then I might consider trying to get it. But
yeah, so if we get like a Ko and Sayo jumbo card, you would definitely want that one, right?
Yeah. In foil, honestly, Altart even.
Dude. Imagine the foiling of jumbo cards. That just sounds like hilarious.
That sounds like a nightmare to print, honestly. Like you just walk up to the FedEx guy. It's like, all right, I'm gonna need the raised gilded foil on this card, please.
Oh, yeah, texture on top of that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm eating dinner too, so sorry, chat.
Yep. Oh, I made some hamburger helper. I'm getting good night, man. It's a good night.
I got El Monterey's taco seasoning, so we're basically on the same plane. Same aisle of the supermarket, I tell you.
Yeah. Oh, for a second I was thinking you were talking about like I'm just eating like taco seasoning. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, you made You make tacos. I'm dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I didn't finish that sentence. We're gonna attack into the Wing Gundam, get the Breach 5. It's an Amuro Ray to hand. That's not awful.
Yeah, we'll take pilots. Anytime we get a card off of life we normally win and draw, we will always take it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we got a full deck of resources though, and yeah, here we go. We got Archangel. That's probably gonna restand our Perfect Strike.
Yeah, more than likely, unless we're able to do a link pair with like an ale, I guess, and swing with it, but you wouldn't typically want to do that.
Now the question becomes, do you... Oh yeah, we are going to do that. Did we pay for that? I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely did. We had 1 for the base and then 2 for the restand.
Alright, here's 2 more.
No. There's also I think, is that the unit I was thinking of? I know Strike Rogue is a new unit we had last week, and it lets you restand a unit on action timing.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, with the main effect. No, this is Lifrith, I think, that just got played.
Yeah, Strike Rogue is the unit I'm thinking of, though, regardless. Activate main once per turn, 1 resource, choose a rested unit with a blocker. It says active, can't attack. So it's just extra copies of Archangel.
Nice. All right,
which,
so
yeah, pretty fun card.
We are going to pair off the Amuro, but what are we going to rest? Or is that not... Okay, we are going to rest the Perfect Strike.
Yeah, 5 HP or less, so it's a valid target.
I would... What's the play? Do you get the ball to try to attack and trade into the Wing Gundam? Or do you just go face with everything? Because it depends on what the rest of our hand is looking like, but... we have a life lead, and next turn we might not be able to keep it. We might just lose next turn on board. We need to definitely need to control this board a little bit.
Yeah, it's always a hard decision. Like, are you playing for another turn, or are you playing to win this turn? Like, those are the 2 mentalities I feel like you always have when you're playing.
If we had a way to rest the Lifrith, then I would definitely say like the play is pretty simple. You attack ball into Wing Gundam, regardless if they block or not, a body gets removed. And then RX-78 could potentially go into the Health Scythe or the Perfect Strike.
Well, I think if you have a Death Scythe, you would play Death Scythe, pair it with Duo, and then your swings are all scary. It's like, gosh dang it, do I let this ball go through and get this trade, or do I block this? Because I guess you would block the Death Scythe attack first. Before you would let, or before you care about ball getting a value trade in. This is a 6/5 swing, so we do live against Wing, taking 4 damage in return. We have a repair. Ball's going to help us repair a little bit more of that HP, but I don't feel like ball swing matters, right?
Not anymore. Not with the current. Not with the current birth state. Yeah. We are going to block with the Lifrith on that. That does repair us. What's our hand? And our hand must not be too great. I mean, I guess
could be a lot of pilots.
We only have one. It looks like we only have one card, actually. So.
Oh, I thought we had a bigger hand than that.
Me too.
I guess both players are getting pretty low on resources as a whole.
Both player, I think, yeah. The white-green player here has 2 cards in hand. Kind of has to make the rest of this work. I mean, they could go. I mean, you just go face. At least that's what I would do. Oh, Death Scythe. Oh, that's busted.
Death Scythe number 2.
Yeah, Death Scythe's just gonna clear up the Wing Gundam, or the RX-78, and then everything else can just go face. Yeah, swing Demi Trainer. Hero Yui. There's the Hero Yui we've been missing. Unfortunate. And yep, Lifrith will attack. Amuro Ray. Our hand is definitely going to be Assault Pilots after this. That's insane.
Did we ever decide like what we're calling that term? If your hand's like pilot flooded or has
another pilot. Oh, there was just 3-4 pilots back to back right there. That's so unfortunate. We're gonna restand.
I think we decided like the pilot pile, right? That's
Pilot pile, yeah. Oh, and then Durabald ends the game, ends the turn with 6 Gundams or 6 units on board. And yeah, there's just not a lot. There's a Zaku too. That doesn't help us. I'm gonna pair an Amuro Ray just to tap something down, but it's just gonna pass, and that's pretty much it. We know our opponents, pretty much know our opponent's whole hand here.
Now, hear me out. 4 holy waves into a base.
True. That would get you there. However, now that's gonna wrap up this game. Yeah, just white green with their blockers, and just the hand just wasn't there for our blue green. They were definitely trying to do the Operation Meteor, essentially tribal, but they just never got to any of the cards that really kept them ahead in tempo. Unfortunately, let's see if I can get another game. We can go. Oh, most of the tables are actually almost done. We can jump down to table 4 though.
Table 4 looks like they're concluded. It's just them talking.
No.
If anything, it'd be table 3.
All right, let's.
Yeah, table 3 is like towards the end state.
All right. Let's see if we get there. Table 3. Bam. Let's see if I flip that guy.
Yeah, and I think Levi is going to be going for game here. It's a good old aggro friend here. I don't think there's any shields left, no bases left, so just any swing is enough for a game, I think, right? Oh, we got blockers, so we have to get through.
Yeah. And then that is that. Looks like Levi takes it, our top player there.
Yeah, Levi's been on a pretty good run lately. He's been playing blue-white control if aggro doesn't work, but aggro works now, so he's been playing aggro. Like, he won last week with it. Made it all the way to the finals against Union. That was a really fun set to watch just because, like, hey, we're not really sure what to expect here. Red-green, question mark. And then just watching him, like, win on, like, turn 3. He's like, oh, red-green, that's right. It's red. It's definitely red.
Oh, man, that's funny. Anyway, looks like our day is our round 1 is done here, so I expect round 2 to get paired pretty quickly. Let me see if I can fix our camera so you guys can actually see Eagle here. There's always so many buttons. One day I'll...
Yeah, and I'm taking a look at some of the different decks that we can showcase for this upcoming round. What do you think would be fun to showcase if you were able to choose?
I think people always have a tendency to want to watch red. Red always seems to be people's most exciting color right now.
Let's see. Got quite a bit of aggro making a showing tonight. We actually have someone. I think this is going to be our table to watch.
Okay.
Next round. I know what we're doing.
I'm down.
If we want to go ahead and hop to table 3. Oh, look at that. Already at table 3. Yeah, we get to showcase a really cool deck here. One that I don't think we've seen any weeks so far, even in like the post-round game. The feature game, I think is what you call it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's my favorite. Oh, he's got a cat. They got a cat.
Player has elevated up a little bit higher on your rankings now.
Yeah. Look at that. Look, everybody, look. Look at cat. Look. Well, he's just chilling.
Are you zooming in on the cat?
No, but they can see the cat.
I was going to say, dude,
it'd be so funny.
On the cat stream. This is the match now.
The cat's itchy. Poor guy.
Okay, so I will say one side is red. One side might be using tall geese. So we're going to see here. Going to be pretty unique.
All right, that's pretty exciting. Let's see.
The game. Show cat.
They better win because they got the cat buff. So, and they ate today. I don't know. Here's some minor like things that I noticed throughout the ages of doing this. Every time we get Marine Sis, or was it Marine Sessa on screen here for one of their games, the little cat plate in the background always has food ready for the cat, and it's never been eaten. In 9 weeks of playing Gundam, the cat had not eaten. But if you guys notice, this week that plate is empty. the cat is fed, and they're happy about it. Those the little things I, for some reason, just make sure I notice and reveal to you.
Yeah. As we tell our players, though, we have 35 minutes for a full round.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really anticipating us needing it because at this point, players pretty much know their steps. They know their cards. They know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're out of the blue-white only mirror meta, which honestly, buff to stream quality there. All y'all 10 people watching here in chat, you know exactly what we're talking about, especially been here for the last few weeks.
Yeah, so much blue-white. But it is nice to see everybody get access to all their LRs and actually a lot of their power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely a really big difference here.
Is there actually a legal... Oh, we still don't have a TRM. I always ask these things, but... When you set up life, what's the proper way to set up life in this game?
It should be like Digimon.
Is it like Digimon? The top card is the last card? Something like that? I guess that's the word.
You put the last life first. So the last life you put is like the 5th card from your deck. Or the top
right. Yeah. So you stack... Yeah. Okay, so it should be like Digimon. Okay, because I think One Piece is the same way. Dragon Ball, they don't care. Or Fusion World cares, but not Masters. Yeah. Which is where it gets confusing.
Take a look at one side, we see a GM drop. GMs typically show that we're playing either an Earth Federation tribal deck. Did you hear about the tag? If I remember correctly, GM should be Earth Federation.
Yep. And GM's going to get an easy attack into the base, 2 damage, why not? This is something I think people don't value enough early enough, is just the idea of like, just get the damage in while you can. Make it so your next turns are less awkward. Like, a lot of people,
I was just going to say, something we haven't showcased yet. Jagan here. You got to play it for reduced cost because you have 2 Earth Federation units on the board.
Ooh, let me get that on screen. I actually didn't...
Sorry, you're talking about how the early game swings matter because you want to build up the damage, right?
Yeah, no, and I feel like oftentimes people won't attack into things like bases or EX bases until they can clear it in one shot. And I feel like that causes a lot of players to kind of miss out on potential damage and making their future attacks more potent, versus like, you know, like if now any attack can clear this EX base, where before we would have had to wait and get and be passive and wait until we had a 3 damage attack all at once, and I feel like players lose a lot of tempo when they don't attack just when they can, as they can.
Yeah, but we're watching the Archangel played over the EX base, so he said, you know what, it soaked up a hit. That's what really matters here at the end of the day.
And now the EX base got replaced, and now we have a 5. And now we can actually clear it, I believe. Ooh, we got the... this is the Zaft. This is red.
Red, blue. I don't think this is a combination we've actually seen yet.
Not too much, no, if at all.
Yeah, so players know, like, we're seeing something unique here. And I think it's really exciting.
Let's see.
Tapping 4 resources. What are we tapping for? Oh, double strike.
Double strike dagger. Interesting.
Try and build a board we can contest what our opponent swings with at least now. The only thing that's scary about this Aegis is if our opponent has the Arthur and Zala Zaf combo, like, you can just swing over one of these guys, damage the base anyways, and you're feeling fine.
What is this community thing? Is this new on YouTube? You see how Desmond has a little number 2 crown and... So interesting.
I have no. I noticed that. I didn't know what it was.
What's the crowns? Yeah, like what was this in chat? Oh my god! I look back and we just have 6 bodies on board. What is this?
Oh, by the way, Jagan costs 1 if you have enough guys on board.
That's crazy.
Just in case you guys didn't know that in chat, we're filling this board up. We got plenty of dudes to dump.
Hopefully our white player sees some blockers here because they're gonna need it. If they do, funny enough, if they do establish blockers, then this board isn't nearly as scary as it could be. I mean, Amuro Ray could rest blockers, but having to use that up could be enough of a swing, and we're just gonna go over double overflowing affection here. Just notice the cute Digimon man. Yeah, the premium Bandai floral fun.
Floral fun. I think that's what they called it. Yeah.
Yeah, the playmat's sick because there's like a ton of animals on it. Like you can't see it right now, but it's like Patamon's hanging out with like a little like panda bear or something. There's like a giraffe somewhere on that playmat. I need to find that playmat. I could show it off one day. But we play a Lifrith. And we attack life giving them the Amuro Ray. That's
rough. That's rough. Because like now your Lifrith doesn't matter. They can just get through it. And that very likely is game.
That is gonna be game. That probably is game because you equip the Amuro Ray to one of these guys, and it should be enough damage to hit over the Archangel in a single shot, and then the rest just go in. Yeah, there's the Amuro, like we discussed. Lifrith gets rested. We'll attack.
Yep. 1 damage is enough damage to get a pilot to hand. Pilot doesn't matter here. They have 1-ups. They could have an unforeseen incident, but I don't think that prevents them from dying this turn, right?
No, I don't think
I guess it could. It can.
Yeah, it can.
One attack.
Well, they still have 2 life here, so it's not game. But if we have...
Oh, assuming it's not based in life, and then you have any link in hand, you win the game here.
Yeah.
Now you should be trading because you have breach. Like, You're going to be getting rid of a blocker, ideally. I don't think there's a blocker you can trade into. Oh, you have 4 HP?
Yeah, we still have... If we have a link, do we have the link pair? Looks like we do. The way we're playing makes me feel like we do have the link pair. We're going to give up one of these sideways guys. It's
a tall geese. That's tall geese. Do we have the Zex? We don't have Zex to go with him. But this guy can swing twice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and then we have 4 life on the other side, so we might be cooked. Or we can start doing some trades. That could help. Swing at all the 2 drops. Maybe have a base in hand. Some blockers. They really needed to draw into some blockers, and it doesn't look like we were able to, unfortunately. 3 attacks into 4. Like, do we have double link pair potentially?
Well, the issue is Tallgeese basically acts as a 6th and 7th unit because it can swing twice.
Right.
Like, you're dumping your hand with aggro, so you're not going to have much to spend your resources on. So if you're able to just swing twice with Tallgeese, that's good enough.
Right. Third unforeseen instant.
Or overflowing, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, chat. We're not calling it show anymore.
We've moved on. We're at least in the correct color.
We appreciate you here, Helkin. Just want to make sure. Say that.
I appreciate the support too, Helkin. Oh, man. What do we do?
Yeah, like, you can think over your plays just a moment longer because you know, like, this is likely your last turn unless you can survive for another turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you try to get rid of 3 units. Okay, they have 3 units still. 1 that can attack twice. That feels gross.
Mm-hmm.
Got at most like a base and double blocker. It's like you're still losing because Toggies gets to 2 swings, and assuming it's not like a big blocker you play, it has to be low blockers.
Right.
I guess there's a world if you have like 3 demi trainers you can survive more.
If you have base, there's a world where you. All right, for 2. Okay, so we're going to go Sulieta under the Duro Blade. We really needed to see that with a link pair. Maybe would have helped. You got to get rid of the Raziel. I think that's the first attack we take. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, that is a straight trade. You guys know how to make a guy feel special. Yeah, that's what we do best.
Yeah, glad to hear that. Oh shoot, I have food on the oven. I'll be right back.
Right. All right, strike dagger into one of the 2 drops. I'm also eating chips, chat. I think they're just stuck, man. Like they need like such a specific route of cards. We're gonna rest 4. Yeah, we're gonna rest 4. Duravold. That gets us close. Oh no, if we had the Duravold, then we could have... Oh, we still have the Sulieta. Nice. Okay. So swing. On rest another resource. Okay. Rest 2. Lifrith. And then 1 for like a base maybe? Oh, that's not going to be enough. Maybe an unforeseen instant gets us here. Lifrith will block. We get to unrest. We attack again. Lifrith blocks.
Okay, chat, we're back. We're back.
And we lose. Unfortunate. I think there's a world where we put the Sulieta. No. Lifrith was too small either way. If we had like if we had a pilot that had a 2 damage on it, we could have paired our Lifrith with a 2 damage pilot, and then the block would have actually removed the Talgies, making it so it wasn't game that turn. Unfortunately, so close. We almost outed that board.
We did. That's
we
impressive.
almost.
That's
yeah, it was because the key thing there is if you had a blocker who had enough damage to kill the Talgies in the first attack, then you were in a better spot.
Okay, so it was the Talgies that basically secured your games.
Right. We were able to clear almost the whole board except the Talgies and then 1 body, and then we established double blocker, and from there it just wasn't enough. Did you guys say you planned on running these still after the game release? I think we still have plans to run it, right? There you go.
Yeah, I think what the plans are is like this is season 1 of our webcam series with Gundam. So we're just basically getting feelers out there. We're trying to make some promotional material, get people into the game, super interested. And then we'll do 1 more season after that. We'll gauge how well it's doing. And if we're considering these Gundam Nights a success, we'll continue rolling with them.
Right.
So tentatively, yes, we are planning on doing it. We'll do at least 1 more season. So that's going to be like another 11-week tour thing, we'll probably just have like a week or two break before we do our finals, and then just run full steam ahead with things.
That makes
But
sense because we
we'll make
still like
announcements. We'll
as
make
much as Gundam
announcements.
is exciting and everything. It's like we don't know the success of it, right? We don't know how popular it's going to be in the real scape of things. So
Yeah, because right now Digimon's like our super big bread and butter of the channel. But I definitely want to push for Gundam to have a really awesome webcam local scene here.
right.
You down to try? Yeah, for sure. And I know for a fact that I won't be the only brand that's running online tournaments.
Right.
I think we're just like we're the first ones with Eggman. It's probably the best way to put it.
We're the only ones willing to put people on the spot with proxies. Everybody else is just kind of waiting for like official release and stuff.
Yep. But anyways, here on the screen, we got what looks like to be a white-green versus blue-white control.
Right. Blockers are set up, but I mean, we got classic blue-white here. We have our blocker, we have our X78. I imagine that we're just gonna attack into life, see what trades we can get done. I don't know what pilot is under this launcher strike. I think
that's a Bonager.
Bonager? Okay.
Yeah, 2-2 stat stick.
2-2 stack stick. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, wow. Well, it's a base, but it's kind of like, in this scenario, it's kind of like the worst spot for the base to exist in. Just because, yeah, I don't think it's going to matter too much. Oh, this is the card you were talking about that restands your blocker.
Yeah, Strike Rogue. Strike Rogue, yeah. And you don't have to eat up your life for it.
Nice.
Not like it was bad when you're taking life, because like you're drawing at least. But
we clear the body, we attack, clear the body, and then we're going to play the perfect strike.
And we are 0 cards in hand. Once you get a set going, you'd be down to try. Yeah, for sure, man. Feel free to join us. Like, we have a lot of people that are in our community that play games for fun. Scrim games, I think is what you can just call them. Pickup games. If you're ready to try out the tournament, we'll be here every Wednesday for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, and it's not hard to make proxies, man. As long as you have like a Office Depot or Staples close by, like proxies are pretty easy and pretty cheap to make, honestly, all things considered.
Dude, Eggman Events having a print proxy feature, one of the best things to happen.
Oh god, it's so good.
Like,
it's
making proxies for Digimon before that was like, okay, you're going to be printing out like a partial deck image, you're going to be cropping.
Was it you that had the video on how to do it? Like, I remember there was a couple people back in the day that made videos on how to make proxies.
Yeah, I had one. Oh my gosh, it was such a pain.
It was so bad back in the day, yeah.
Like, people are like, how many inches did you crop down your card to be again? And I'm like, this is why I used that worked for me. Like, honestly, if you want to do whatever sizing, go for it.
Yeah, it took me a while too, because I had my own setup that allowed me to make some proxies. But now, yeah, just like the proxy makers, there's a few of them now actually for proxy makers, which is nice.
Yep, so we're at a point where it's like we're so close to winning game, but we just need one more damage for it to be meaningful in a lot of spots. They have a Lifrith with, I think it's a duo Maxwell, so it does 3 damage back, and we're for sure going to get 1 restand. Yeah, we're going to get the restand right there. And are we passing the turn? He has a Wink, he has a Lifrith with a Pilot. I don't think you're really scared too much, committing 2 resources probably for another unit.
Yeah, I think you just take it slow. There's no reason not to. There's the Durabald.
Yeah, and now it's just like, are you swinging anymore? I don't think you do. I think you just say, you know what, Wing's going to trade over 1 unit. I have the Darabalde now, so I at least have 1 more unit on my board.
Right.
But for all 17 of you guys watching here in chat, welcome to our webcam locals. We're in the middle of a round 2 right now. We were able to showcase Tall Geese actually taking the set at table 3, which really cool feature. I think it was red blue on top of that.
Yeah, it was red blue.
So at this point, Risu, I know red's like finally gotten support, so we'll actually see more red being played. But what other color combinations do you feel are kind of rare to see at this time?
It's hard to say. It's like I feel like I don't have them memorized anymore, but I feel like we've seen red green. I feel like we've seen red blue now. White green, white blue. Is there just like maybe white green is the one that's like kind of missing? That's the one that comes to mind. But I mean, we're seeing white green right in front of us here, so even that's a little off.
Yeah, I think blue red's probably the most off-putting color combination as a whole. We know the red part was expected to be the least common one here. But turn pass after we get the breach with Wing Gundam, we get a Death Scythe down, no duo to go with it. You swing it with the blocker, you either force the block or you lose the life. Use the unit to restand it for 1, swing Dara Blade, he blocks 1, and then swing again. As long as it's not command. If it's unforeseen, it's not unforeseen. I guess it doesn't matter because it's -3 and you have 4 attack there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's game.
That is game. White, was it white green takes it there? No. White, white blue.
Blue white control. Blue white control.
The classic.
Yep. I just want to say, this probably going to be the most classic deck to see people playing. Like, we're just acknowledging at this point. That's all it is.
You know, it's gonna be a year from now, and me and you're gonna be here, and we're gonna be like, you remember when blue white was the most? Where can we go? Is there any tables still playing?
We're almost done with this round, actually.
Nice.
I think it'd be a good point to just chill, take a little slower pace here.
All right. Well, in case you guys don't know, this is our weekly Gundam War tournament. Every week we host a webcam tournament for the Gundam TCG card game before it's even out. Get to use spoilers, get to use proxies. Every week we add more cards as we are in spoiler season for the Gundam card game. So on Twitter, every day they reveal a new card, and here at Eagle's Nest we allow those cards. Every card revealed up until the Saturday before our tournament. So as of what, Saturday, May 24th, I think it was Saturday. Yeah, as of the 24th, every card that's been spoiled is now legal, and then we just daisy chain that until the official set release. And we actually have a point system for our players, right, Eagle?
Yeah, so because we're playing Season 1, every week players are competing for points, not just for for clout to brag about, but they're getting an invite to a tournament. For the top 8 point placeholders, they'll get invited to a best of 3 single elimination tournament to win a free sealed beta box. All you have to do is, like I said, get your invite. Top 8 point placeholders will get that invite, and then the date, we haven't announced it yet. I'm going to be asking all the players once we know our top 8 if we want to wait for like the full card pool reveal, so we can do it like before Gen Con is like another big event leading up to that, or if we want to just do it like as soon as possible. But in the meantime,
what are they but the invitational is going to have a pretty sick prize, right? It's a sealed beta box or beta kit, I think it's called.
Yeah, a sealed beta box. English one on top.
Ooh. So
I don't think I ever specified that. Someone asked me last week, and they're like, what language is this again? I'm like, it's an English one. Like, yes. I'm like, yeah.
So that's what our players have been playing for the past 9 weeks now, which is pretty hype. So, no, definitely the prizing is pretty clutch here at Eagle's Nest. Let's see, chat. Rush is always fun. Yeah, no, I feel like Rush might actually be the way for a little bit, especially since people seem to be lightening up on the blockers in the meta. If White leaves the meta as it seems to be doing, or maybe they start cutting down on blockers, which also seems to be something they're doing, I think like Rush seems to be able to take over from that point.
It's been interacting a lot more. Yeah, and also hey, shout out to Ray Knight Gaming. I don't know if you guys know, Ray Knight's actually been making recap videos of like the results for these webcam locals.
Really?
He's done this really cool series called 10-Minute Testing. And what he does is he grabs the top 4 deck lists from each tournament, and he tests out each deck for 10 minutes against the other top 4 decks, unlike those tabletop sim automation.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that. All right. No, dude, yeah, check them out if you get like, because like, look, guys, like the Gundam card game is still not even out. And we have content creators out there trying to do stuff. So like, definitely check, like you said, check out Ray Knight Gaming in chat right there. You just click their name and you can literally just go to, I think, view channel. At least I have that button. I don't know about you guys. It says, yeah, go to channel. So just click that, do that. And I mean, there's other people too. So Just the
Yeah,
Gundam.
lots of other content creators are popping up.
It's kind of sick.
It's the hype era. People are
Mm-hmm.
really getting into the Gundam TCG.
Yeah, because we're almost at release, right? When is release? Is it? It's I always think it's like July. That's what
It's
what
late July,
Okay.
early August is when Gen Con is. So technically, the last day of July, I think, is when Gen Con's first day is. So, and
Oh,
it releases like a week before.
fair enough. All right. I watched the first one earlier today at work. Oh, look, so you already got fans. How about that? I'll admit
Yeah.
I've been converted to a Red Rush Goblin. Oh, that's fair. Red Rush seems pretty strong. But do you guys say no? I think we're almost. No, okay, we're caught up on chat. All right. So with that said, I think we shouldn't have that much time left. I gotta take a lap around my apartment real quick, or house real quick, and I'll catch back up with you guys. Eagle needs the break too, so we're just gonna go to the break screen. Just a couple of minutes. We'll be back for round. We're going to round 3. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going to
round
round
3
3
shortly.
All right, we'll be right back, y'all. I'm just gonna slap down my perfect grade Strike Freedom Gundam on the table, bro. Homie, you guys see it, right? Bro, I've been trying to build this thing. I've been trying to build this thing for months. This thing is dope. I love this thing. I love, like, this thing is so sick, dude. The wings of light on this beat. Oh god, I gotta, like, maybe you can, like, you can kind of see it in the promotional pic. The wings of light on this thing are so sick. Oh, I'm just lazy, and I got like a million other things that I do with my life. So like building a crazy ass master grade is not in the time frame of my life right now. But man, do I want to. I also have, what else do I got? What else do I got? This junk right here. Oh, my table, it's broken. I also got this guy. I got this guy at Bandai Card Fest in Orlando. Like, I felt like I had to get something, and this guy's just sick, dude. Like, look at this guy. You can kind of see what my like is in Gundams. Like look at this. I'm a sucker for wings, man. Look at this thing. He's so dope. I don't even know what this is from. I'm sure someone in chat will tell me, but this thing is dope. Black Knight. He's white. I think he's white because of, I don't know, promotional colors, I guess. He's called the Black Knight, but he's, well, for lack of a better word, not that. So I don't know who he is, what he is, why he is. Someone in chat can tell me, but he's sick is what he is.
Chat's got you. They said it's from Seed or Freedom.
Really?
Seed, Freedom, it's synonymous. It's the same thing, right?
Seed. I guess I never watched Seed Freedom. I watched Seed Destiny. He's the leader of the Black Knight Squad. Oh, okay. I just have 0 time. Yo, me too. Seed Freedom. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, he's just dope. I got him at Bandai Card Fest. Like, let me get Eagle back on the screen for you guys.
So, guys, question. We have 2 flavors of aggro. We have 1 blue-white control, and we have 1 white-green Operation Meteor mid-range deck. Where are we feeling next round?
Operation Meteor?
Operation Meteor?
That's where I'm at mentally.
Yeah, it's 4 different decks at least. 2 different flavors. 1 with the Tall Geese, 1 with traditional 1-year rush stuff. So we'll definitely get variety for our finals too.
That's exciting. How many rounds today? Should be. Are we looking at 4 or 5?
So we have, going into round 3, we have 4 undefeateds left. So we will be finishing at round 4 this week.
Not bad. God, Gundam's so fast. Like 35 minutes feels too long now, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, table 1 is where we'll be for the rest of our run tonight.
Works for me. Makes my life simple.
Yep, so we'll get Operation Meteor on one side and then the 1-year War Rush on the other.
What is this guy what? Alright, what the hell? No, he's cleaning it up. Oh, dang it, no. This man had 1,000,000 balls on the table for some reason. Look
chat,
at
clip that. Chat, clip that. Clip that, chat.
It wasn't on screen in time. I'm too slow.
The balls. Exactly, chat. Exactly.
Oh, my God. Damn, that was funny, though.
For all 22 of y'all watching the stream right now, welcome. We hope you guys are having a great time. We're in the middle of round 3 of our 4-round webcam locals for tonight. We are guaranteed a pretty exciting finals. 2 different decks is guaranteed. We have 2 flavors of aggro. We have 1 blue-white control, and we have 1 white-green Operation Meteor deck.
Ooh,
so,
okay.
Seeing what players will be punching in the win for their finals tonight. I was trying to think of the words for that.
Yeah. Man, this guy's got One Piece sleeves, Dragon Ball sleeves, and then Cowboy Bebop playmat. Man, I feel like, are those Eagle dice though? Those might be Eagle dice.
I don't think they are. I don't think they are.
They're the wrong yellow. Unfortunate.
Yeah. They're just your stock D6s in the yellow-black variety.
Unfortunate. Oh, using the EX base given to us at the Bandai Card Fests.
Or a weekend battle event if you win it.
Oh, cool. Is it the same card? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it should be that and the EX Relena resources with more Card Fest sleeves.
Ooh, fancy.
So we're about to get all of 5 more bases added to the market. Yeah, so players are taking their mulligans now. I didn't catch who's going first or second, but looks like we are keeping hand on one side.
Oh man, the player, the red sleeves player knows what's up. Look at that shield placement, beautiful. It understands that they are being watched by 22 people and 2 commentators. Oh, that is a beautiful zigzag pattern. Can we normalize that every time, please? Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, or at least having art sleeves.
Art sleeves helps too. Yeah.
I like doing diagonals myself.
The diagonals are nice too. Yeah.
Because you can count the corners.
Mm-hmm. But here we go. Getting started though. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shield. Yeah. I'm so excited for weekend beta battle. Probably going to be stomped, but still fair. The zigzag pattern gives me heart palpitations. Why? Wait, like in excitement of how wonderful they care about us as the viewing experience, or like, is there a different? Or you just rather be tidy? I could see the need to be tidy though.
No, they hate it.
Oh, you
Okay.
hate it? All right, all right. Hear me out. Hear me out. Cap'n, Crunch, Rap, Supreme. We can actually see that there's 6 cards there, and that is a wonderful experience for us.
Yeah, but yeah. As it's pretty apparent now, which side's the 1-year war rush, and which side is playing the more mid-late game package. I thought it was white green. It might have been blue green. Yeah.
We get the
Regardless,
Charzaku 2 down. The Raziel's going to attack. We're going to trade into one of the 1-drops. And slowly just pick away at the board as we can. If we get a base, that'd be nice. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, getting rid of the Zaku 2 before it's even paired to get the or the Charzaku to before it's paired, so you can. Oh my goodness.
make the free token.
Not get the token. Yeah.
Yeah, we're denying it. We're denying it.
Yes.
Yeah, Dom just says, I know what my cards do. They go sideways. You have no base.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately making that decision. Now it's like, okay, we got 4 resources. What else do we have to play? Got Zaku 2, pretty good card.
Zaku 2 hits the board, yep.
3 resources left. 2 of them going for a
Fommal
here. Draw a life, play a token.
And grow.
Yeah, like this base used to be like so like people were like, this is a crazy base, and then they realize you don't get to play it if it's the token if it comes out of your life because the burst is the on play is your turn to make the token.
Right.
And then people started playing blue-white control, and blue-white control, they're like, yeah, I'm just going to keep bouncing your 1 cost tokens. They fizzle away. You don't really get any value.
Ooh, we get the base. So this is going to be really huge for keeping tempo on our side. If we can clear the Zaku 2 and the Charzaku 2, that would be really nice for us. We're going to attack into one of the 1-drops. It's going to be the gun tank. Razel hits the board, and that's our turn. Unfortunately, the Zaku 2, no way to clear Zaku 2, so our base does get removed.
So the question is, do we have like a pilot? Do we have a link? If we have a link unit, we can just clear the
G-Fighter
base right away. Yeah,
with an Amuro
giving
Ray.
itself unblockable here.
Oh, we're just clearing security or shields. I see no reason not to keep going at shield. Oh, that's lucky. We're gonna do 3 damage to the base, and maybe we can clean everything up here now. Let's see. Gonna get to rip up the invitation, 1 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Oh, gun tank comes down to clear out the last body as we're resolving our base.
Yeah, he's trying to get these value trades. It's like, yeah, you can get value trades. I'm actually going to get a little bit of value myself on a ping in return. Because you are going to be whittled down to 1 HP eventually. Yeah, Ray Knight, this might be a really fast one, and might be pivoting to table 2 sooner than later.
Yeah, I think I just if we are, well, no, we're green-blue, so it's just no. I feel like the fact that only white is the color with blockers is kind of unfortunate against all these rush strategies tonight. Like, there almost feels like there's no hope for coming back here. We'll have to see though.
Yep, we see the Wrestle trade right into the G-Fighter. We see the RX trade over the Zaku 2. Only has 1 attack on the opponent's turn because it's when attacking, you get the extra damage.
Yeah.
But basically, if there's 1 more link pair or a pilot in hand, we lose here. So we have to be very mindful of how we're finishing our turn off here.
Is there a world where we can get the Wing Gundam down and start doing something else? All right, overflowing affection. That's going to be so much of our turn. I don't think we catch back up.
Yeah, since blues are secondary color, greens are primary color, you just don't have access to blockers like you normally want.
Yeah,
and we're just going to say if you have a pilot or link, you have it, man. Like, I can't do anything here.
Fortunately, it's not game on board, but it is a lot. We're gonna replace. What is this? This is a new one.
Yeah, it's the new base. On play, tap a 3 HP or less unit. So if there's a blocker that's damaged, you actually get to tap it down while drawing a life.
All right. 2 swings. Rest 2. We got the Charzaku.
I think we're just debating if we dump hand here. We are at a point where it's like our opponent has to answer this board while also getting another life down. Yeah. Throwing down our G Fighter set. They don't have blockers in this deck. We're fine. We don't have to hold on to this.
Yeah, I agree. We can keep trading away. But yeah, with no blockers to help us, keep stable, like I think we're gonna lose this game with so many cards in our hand. That feels so bad. I mean, maybe our hand was just oops all pilots. Like that's a real possibility.
Yeah, the pilot pile.
Pilot pile, yeah.
See, like we're going to start standardizing it, and like people are going to be like, yeah, it's oops all pilots, or yeah, it's just pilot pile.
What can we do? Maybe there is a route. I think it's just too fast. Having 6 resources to try to deal with this is probably just not enough.
Yeah, like I think the first thing you have to do regardless is play a base down, whether it feels good or not.
Mm-hmm.
Play a Zaku. We play an Amuro to tap down a unit. I guess the stat line doesn't matter if you were to add it to the Mognak unit that's down already.
Yeah, because we're trying to swing over. We're trying to swing over everything.
And we do have a base.
Here. That's so huge. Can we get rid of the G Fighter? No, we cannot get rid of the G Fighter. So we just have to hope that they don't have another pairing.
Yeah, I was going to say a pilot should do it here. we are going to keep playing bases to draw our life. Like we got to go a little further. We got to play out bodies when we can, hoping to draw into a pilot, hoping to draw into a link.
We draw into the pilot.
Stop here. We look at top of our deck. I saw the corner snipe is a Zaku, so he said, yeah, it goes to the bottom. I don't want that. Tap 1 for another Zaku, and probably pass turn here.
I could see the pass happening, yep.
So now, our opponent almost has a clapback for winning game here.
Almost, yeah. We're just one link pair away from potentially winning the game ourselves.
And I think that's what you have to go for. Like, I don't think you're winning this turn. You just have to hope you have a link and go for it.
Absolutely.
I think there's no bases that come out.
There's a good chance we haven't. I mean, unfortunately, we've used 2 Amuro Rays, so maybe that's just not in the cards. But we'll have to see. Maybe we drew the 3rd one. Maybe there's a different link pair this deck is hoping for. We could have some of the Magnanac Corpse. Ugh. But it looks like we're playing a hefty amount of bases in this deck as well. So at any point, a base could come down and ruin most of our plans here. You know what'd be a really good card right now? Oh wait, no, that only hits blockers, huh?
There's a Char Pilot. That's something we were saying, man, if we had that earlier, it would have been nice.
All right.
There's a gun tank.
Is this a life? Is this a shield? Oh, it's not. Do we have the link pair? No shot. Oh,
we had it with Hero Weaver game, guys. There we go.
Oh my god, they were able to clutch that back. That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, like we were so aggressive with the 1-drop war, I think everyone was calling it. With our bases, right? All the damage we did, we took that game was us off of our own need to play bases, and because of that, we put ourselves in lethal range, which is crazy to think about.
It's kind of like you played Hearthstone before, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're familiar with like the idea of like a warlock class, or leader at least if you don't. But for anyone in chat, the whole idea of like warlock is like you're taking your own life to draw extra cards, and every time like you tap, you use your leader ability. Yeah, you're taking damage, but the card advantage is so powerful,
right?
And that's the balancing part of getting that card draw, and that's what we just saw in that game there. Like card draw is so good. Yeah, we're going to pay for the resources. We technically upgrade our life. We get a secondary effect we like.
Right.
but it just we drew too much life.
Yeah.
We were trying to find that lethal card. Like we had a few possibilities. Any pilot, I think, was the main one we were looking for, and it just came too late.
That's unfortunate. No life in. I guess there could have been a life in base in the top end, but no life in base. Kind of unfortunate. In Hearthstone, I never liked Warlock though. I felt like using 2 mana to lose 2 life and draw a card felt like too much most of the time. But then,
oh dude, it's crazy in Zulok and like aggro Warlock decks back in the day. It was crazy.
I always played Warrior. That was my thing back then. Now they added classes, which is like crazy.
Yeah, they added 2 of them. 2 of them for anyone who keeps up with Hearthstone still.
Yeah, they added.
I still grind my dailies.
Do you really? That's funny. Yeah, they got. I remember not beta testing, but like alpha testing. Like, was it Death Knight? Death Knight's the newest one, right? So I was part of beta testing or internal testing the Death Knight stuff.
Yeah, I remember when Mercenaries came out. I thought that was like a fun concept. I really liked it for a week, and then I got so bored of it.
That was that's the auto battle. No, that's
that's not Tavern Brawl.
Tavern Brawl. I think you're right. Tavern Brawl, and then there's
Tavern Brawl is like the weekly rotating format.
Oh, there's the one where it's like I forget.
The chess mode. I totally blanking with Battlegrounds. That's what it's called.
Battlegrounds. No, so I was responsible for internal testing Mercenaries for a while. That was I hated that one. I did not like that one at all.
Mercenaries had a really cool concept, but the selling points just weren't there for like.
It's just like RNG. Like they just really were on a stint of like RNG collection, and it was just not. I was like, this is dumb. Like, why am I collecting champions RNG wise and leveling them up RNG wise? I hated it.
There's a balance where it's like really fun, but yeah, it's just like it wasn't something I would want to sustainably play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
All right, so we're moving from a 5-minute game to a game where both players are just trading back and forth, both at 4 and 5 life. Like we've just been going at each other's throats this game, or at each other's boards for this game. I'm gonna bounce the Zaku, or maybe not the Zaku, but the cheaper unit. Perfect Strike comes down as well. And can blue green come back here? We still have cards in hand, so we just play it that way. Play out our hand a little bit. Dump clip, if you will. Guess we'll see. Ooh, we're paying for something big.
Yeah, just updates for the other undefeated table. The Tall Geese gamer is actually going to the finals. So it's going to be aggro again, but we're playing Earth Federation aggro against, I'm already blanking, blue-green Operation Meteor. Mm-hmm. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
In here we play the Wing Gundam, get the duo paired to it, and then replay our Zaku 2, and then just pass turn with 2 cards in hand. Do you think it's worth playing? Do you think it's valuable to play your pilot now? When it's not even a link pair, or would it have been better to wait till next turn and pair it when you guarantee get value out of the stats?
It matters if you're playing against blue, because their tap effects look at your HP line. Just like Amuro, he cares about you being a 5 HP or less unit.
Right. Okay.
Ale Strike cares about you being a 4 HP or less unit. I think is Ale, or is it level? I can never remember.
I can't remember right now. I think it's level. I think White cares about... No. White also cares about 1 HP.
Yeah, for like the perfect strikes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But for everyone joining us here in chat for tonight, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. It's nice to see these streams have been growing too. Like, you can tell it's not only players are getting more interested in the game with the different decks, also players are like, hey, what does this look like? What are we expecting people to be doing when set 1 comes around? What does Gen Con meta look like? And we don't know yet. We're still learning together. Like each week we're like, okay, this is a really cool tech. Let's try this out. Next week, okay, we'll try another tech. That's really cool. Let's try this out. And it's just kind of been evolving from where aggro was super decent and I'm saying decent on purpose to start with, is decent. And then blue-white control, blue-white control, blue-white control. And then other decks like, maybe this is viable, and the other decks became viable, and then aggro's like, hey, blue-white control's not everywhere, let's go. Yeah, just a simple evolving metagame. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Oh, this is a tough spot to be in for blue-green. Like, what is the right play? Oh, it's gonna be hard to see. Bless you. Bless you. Alright, so Wing Gundam will attack. It's not clear where the attack went, but oh, it's a duo to hand? Uh-oh. That's not great. Could be the link pair we were needing. That's terrifying. And then I'm surprised we didn't attack into actually they're all level 5s on board actually, so you can't attack directly into anything. So yeah, we're gonna keep it small. Only one. Oh, we're just gonna pass turn with all these resources up. What is our hand? Our hand is definitely all pilots. That's depressing.
Yeah, just how it folds sometimes, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Maybe their commands. That would be nice.
Yeah, commands give us interaction of some sort at least. Yeah, so just kind of like tangenting off here, Risu, because I don't know if we've actually talked about it. Have you looked into EX9 cards a lot yet? Or Digimon?
I'm really excited for the WERGARUMON Alteris mode.
That alt art looks sick.
The alt art looks so sick. I think someone was calling it a wet dog, and I'm like, no, bro, he's just going fast. What are you, wet dog? That's mean. No, dude, there's some nasty Magna Garurumon tech right now with that card. It is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with that. I'm a little disappointed that like we still only have 2 adventure cards in terms of support, which is like kind of lame since they advertised that set to have a good amount of adventure support, but oh well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The same thing to a bunch of friends. I'm like, I was really hoping to see more adventure stuff, but yeah. EX9 as a whole looks interesting. Like, I think Machine looks viable and fun for a deck. I think the Alter S stuff looks really fun.
The Alter S stuff could go hard. I don't know how to feel about DM. I think people are underestimating training as a keyword for 2 reasons. Free, does not cost memory to do training, and it also works in raising. So at any point in your raising area, you can just like add to your effects as part of your turn, and I think there's a lot of inherent value there for those DM decks that people aren't quite seeing yet.
True.
But other than that, yeah, I think it's gonna be Machine Draw, Alter S, and then maybe some Magna Garurumon space. We'll see.
Yeah, use a search event there. We got a Death Scythe, so we know we have a high value body coming in. Do we have the dual Maxwell to go with it though?
What's funny is our opponent has the dual Maxwell, so we're gonna attack with the Zaku too. Where does it go? We have the Demi Trainer.
I feel like you're trying to push trades, right?
Probably. Oh yeah, we are.
One card gets rid of 2 cards. That's a 1 card swing in tempo. Or we want to do it again?
Just attack. I mean, it's gonna be hard because like the Perfect Strike could just block this, and now we sit on 3 attacks. Feels like there's no reason to not block with Perfect Strike.
Well, you don't want to lose it to a Death Scythe.
Oh, true. We did see them pick up the duo Maxwell. No, you're right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all it is. You just don't want to lose to a Death Scythe.
And that's what we do, though.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to bait out the block. Like, it was a good trade for us. Or a Wing Gundam, that also works.
Wing Gundam also works?
Yeah, because we can't trade over it naturally because it has too high of a level. That would make sense.
Not blocking there. That is also interesting to me. I feel like double wing Gundam, Jesus. Oh, a second dual Maxwell to this player's hand. So we know their hand is literally, I think they have 2 cards in hand, now 3, but literally 2 of them are dual Maxwells. So we are, if you are the blue green, you're kind of in a decent spot here. Potentially,
you're likely not dying here. Like, I don't see a world you die here. You have to have like so many cheap links, and that just doesn't exist in these colors.
All right, Demi Trainer into life. Oh, it's an Amuro Array. Yikes. All right, launcher was our top deck. Put dual Maxwell under. So yeah, no. If you are green blue, do you just attack over the launcher straight up? Might as well. You have so much damage on this Wing Gundam as is. Might not be worth it to do much else. If you have a gun cannon, be able to ping that perfect strike for 1 would be pretty nifty.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of cards potentially go sideways. Tells me we probably have.
Got a 1 drop. Oh, it's the pilot. I think we're gonna put the duo Maxwell on the Wing Gundam
for math purposes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's the Amuro Ray to rest.
That's good, yeah, because they've taken damage, so you can tap them.
Yep.
And this probably trades over the standing perfect strike, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we might just be farming value with the other wing going over Demi Trainer now to breach. So we will get this breach off here.
No, and yeah, definitely going into the Demi Trainer seems like the best play. We'll be at 6 damage though, and that does put us at that crucial 1 life. But if they for some reason bounce us, like, we're beyond okay with that. Raziel hits the board and we're dumping clip. Health Scythe. I thought we had a duo in hand from
No, it is the other side that got 1 off of life, I think.
Oh,
okay. We searched the death side. I know we definitely searched the death side.
Oh, we searched the Death Scythe, not the duo. Got it. I think that's where I messed up. All right. We get a life. Not that it matters too much with 2 5 breachers on board, and the health side is 5 itself. So we have a ton of ways to clear 5 health Wing Gundam. Oh, we have the hero Yui. That's huge.
That's a good last 2 cards to have for your last 2 cards at least.
Giving it hand, though. That's kind of rough. Perfect strike should attack into where? I'm gonna attack into one of the Wing Gundams. Yeah.
You gun a wing, go into life, restand. Like, it doesn't matter in this game. Like, you can even trade breach 5 and then swing with the Death Scythe for game.
We're gonna go Amuro. But yeah. Swing, I think you do what you said. Swing, breach the 5, and then Health Scythe for game. Yeah. Easy peasy. Wow. That was a tussle. That was intense.
Yeah. That should have been the last table for this round. We'll be going into our finals at table 1 here shortly.
Ooh. Fun. All right, let's see. Where am I at? Okay, here we are. We're gonna go to table 1. And then just reset the cameras for everybody.
Yeah, quick finals time. Quick locals, I should say. Finals possibly is quick too. It just depends. Like, how fast are we dumping clip? How fast are we swinging life? Are they getting any good burst effects, etc.?
Just changing some of the screens here. And we'll be off. One of these days I'll get a nice PDF of the Gundam background. Back card cover.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Reading Michael's comment in our judge chat. I don't know if it's really aggro. I don't see any gravity crushes in their lists. Good point. Good point.
All right, fair. You know, we got. Sorry, guys. What do we know? Nothing. That's it. That's what it is. Gonna be a fast finals. What is this playmat, by the way? Is this Arknights? Is that someone in chat know what this one playmat is? Don't say Cowboy Bebop. I'll be upset with you. It's the one with the red sleeves. Is this Arknights? It's probably one of those random gacha games, I bet. But I just like knowing.
I can't say I personally know.
That is Dom up top. Yes, ACW.
Yeah, I was going to say he just barely lost this last round. Last round is basically he just needed one more damage at like 3 different points. And when I say damage, I'm talking like one more attack point. Because he's playing Rush and there's like a base in the way. Any extra damage would have been enough. And he just drew 2 life and then his opponent said, I have a link in hand. I can go for game now.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just wraps for that.
Are we deck checking? Is that what's happening?
Nah, players are just chilling here. They're just chilling here before the round's paired. The round just got paired, so everyone knows where they're going now.
Gotcha. All right, so this is our final.
So, chat, what side are we voting for? Do we think it's going to be Tall Geese Aggro? I'll know what I'm calling it. Tall Geese Aggro, Earth Federation Aggro versus Blue-Green Operation Meteor.
I'm voting for Blue-Green Operation Meteor. Wing Gundam's dope.
Yeah, Tall Geese is pretty fun, though. Like, everyone said that card looked so bad when it came out. It's like 4 to restand, and then you realize, just put an aggro in your dumping clip anyways. You might as well use the 4 to do something else.
Exactly. No, it came in clutch there. Having the extra attack as a finisher was kind of crazy. I think we rolled a 5. No, that's a 10. Wow. 10 versus 9. Rest in peace. 5 cards in hand. We'll see if we resolve our mulligans. For those that aren't aware, mulligans in the Gundam card game are resolved as you take your first 5, you take a look, and then if you don't like it, great. You take it, you put those 5 in the bottom, draw a new 5, and then shuffle your deck, set your life, and move on.
Yep.
The G-Boys Tutor is an interesting card. Yeah, I like it. I think it's definitely worth it. It's interesting that they made it a mid-game card versus a card you could play like turn 1 to start searching. So you have like, it definitely facilitates more of like a end game like an end game strategy with Meteor, Operation Meteor.
Yeah. Yeah, it helps you find those link combos just that more frequently. Yeah. Mm-hmm. As we're going here into our finals, guys, we are starting things off. EX Resource one side, so we know player going second here is on top. That's Iran on the bottom. We have our other player, Junhai. Junhai has been in the finals before, so it's not the first time he's been here at table 1.
Here's a red card.
Yep, red card. And which one's this again? This is
newer
support.
One.
Yeah, it has support on it. And then we're going to dump 2 units of our own. Dump a Rezel, dump a Zaku, and turn pass.
This card on the screen is Zeno? Zeno. Interesting.
Zeno, right?
Zno, yeah.
As a support 2 or support 1 on him?
Neither. During your turn, while this unit is battling an enemy unit that is level 2 or lower, it gains first strike.
Ah, I see, I see. Okay. So this is the one that lets you trade against aggro without losing tempo. That's really cool.
Right.
Important thing for chat. If you guys do not know, First Strike only applies to the attacking unit. It's not like Magic First Strike.
Right.
Magic First Strike basically adds, like, was it like a priority for your damage?
And it's kind of, yeah. TLDR, yes, it adds an additional combat step before regular combat step where you get to attack first, essentially. And it's a permanent buff in Magic, where here it's only during an attack you have that effect.
Yeah.
Definitely an interesting keyword.
Yeah, it's one that I really like. We don't see a whole lot. It's on the Death Scythe, which is really good. But it's like, then you have like all these other niche cards where I guess it's technically on there. We play the RX down, and we're not even showing like we're a full aggro deck yet. Like, sure, we had a few 1-drops here, and we're going to be taking out the EX space, but it didn't really feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm overwhelmed yet.
Yeah.
I think the first game we showcased of him just dumping clip with Jagans was a very different game than
oh, absolutely.
That
was intense, that game. Here, we're definitely got a slower hand. We're at 5 resources with only 1 guy on board. Definitely not the game plan we were hoping for. Ooh, there's our base.
Yep, it will be doing 1 damage to the unit. We do have to draw a life still. Yeah, it looks like we got 3 lives in 1 base. Yeah, for all 20 plus y'all watching the stream tonight, welcome, welcome. We hope you guys are having a bunch of fun watching the game tonight. We're able to showcase something different every round, which is really cool.
Yeah, no, today has been very diverse, and we're going to do the combat orders, do the 1 damage to the RX-78. Or is it 2 damage? Either way.
2 from close combat, 1 from the base. So we got the 3
combat orders. Why do I keep calling it combat? It's close combat.
Yeah, we are spending the resource to play the GM. He just said, you know what? I don't really have anything that requires me to be level 6. I'm just going to play the body out. I need to get a word against you if I want to answer what you're doing. Operation Meteor Searcher coming down. It's been a really nice card to have as like a 2 in a lot of these decks. Like, you're not going hand plus, but you are getting a card you want. Mm-hmm. And we are grabbing the vanilla Wing Gundam from the starter deck, if I remember correctly there. Vanilla with a link condition, I should say.
Right. And then tap the rest for Razel and the said Wing Gundam. And then I imagine with the Zeno, we don't attack. We'd probably rather... Oh, no, never mind. I take it back. 4 damage. Comes down. Oh, and they're doing what I suggest. Like, get the damage in now. So, like, now any of your attacks can clear this base. A 1 damage attack can clear it. Just anything. You're not in this awkward spot where your 5 damage unit has to be the one to connect to clear the base. Now anything can, and anything is lethal.
We're also playing around the first strike that the Xeno has.
Right, because this is the Razel's a level 3.
Yeah, Razel's a 2 cost level 3 unit.
Right, so first strike not enabled. GM goes in. Okay, Razel. Rest 3. RX-78.
RX. There's a gun tank. I was like, we had to have a 1 damage ping somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Now we can afford to be aggressive here on the green-blue side. At least I see no reason not to. You've already done damage to the base. Or maybe you're okay with leaving it at 1 health?
I think you're fine with that 1 health right now.
In that case, play a couple cards.
So, is this actually an aggro deck, I guess, on the top side? It definitely looks like an aggro deck, the one game we showcased, but it's looking a lot more like mid-rangey, value-oriented.
I think it's just one of those things where this is how it's played out for us, right? Like, it could be an aggro deck, but this is just the cards we've been dealt. We're tapping a lot for this. Oh, with the pie. Oh, right. So RX-78 with the Maganak. And we have five units on board.
5 units, 1 resource up, 3 cards in hand. Our opponent's not looking at lethal. In fact, they've done no damage to us. We haven't even played a base. We've just been putting pressure on with our blue-green units, kind of making it awkward for them. Like, are they trading? Well, we're not giving them a chance to really trade efficiently here.
Once again, playing around the first strike Zeno.
Yeah, Zeno's just been kind of a sad little brick on the board lately. Like, he's threatening the Zaku 2, so Zaku 2's not swinging. So I guess he is effectively a blocker for that, right?
Mm-hmm. But now we have lethal on board. And not a lot we can do about it. Where could we go? Another command could do some damage to get us off.
Yeah, just your mouth's not looking great right now.
Repair. Maybe we could, if we have a pilot, we can get the Gundam, the RX-78 to be a little bigger. Also, once it's paired, it'll give everybody the +1. Okay, here's another one. Oh, with the armor array, there we go. Everyone is +1 now. We're gonna rest the RX-78.
Now our mouth's gonna feel a lot better.
Yeah. So now this will be 4 damage to wherever we decided to go into the opposing RX-78. Now, Zeno is 3 damage. So we can... Oof, this is a tough decision. Alright, we are going to clear the wing. Take 4 damage. Zeno goes in. And clears board a little bit. And we're going to do... We're even going to try to do some chip at the EX space. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing enough damage anywhere else. And
we're going to pass. And we're going to repair. Interesting.
I'm waiting for the day someone builds a full repair deck. I'm just saying, I'm waiting for a day where that's the focus.
Yeah, it's just going to be one of those things where we need enough cards that say that.
Because you got the blue pilot that gives generic repair to blue units. You have the Reedy pilot that gives extra HP in your repair units.
Mm-hmm.
You even have like...
That's how I feel about Breach. There's a lot of Breach support. And like the more we can get, the better it gets.
True.
Ooh, nice. We do the combat card to get rid of the 2 life. Our rest in peace, our RX-78 though. And Death Scythe with Duo. That's rough.
Yeah, we are feeling really good there, but I don't know. Like, Death Scythe combo is probably one of the strongest we have in the game. It says, I got Tallgeese. And Isabone's like, oh, that's a Tallgeese. Okay.
Fair enough.
Right? Like, we haven't been damaged at all. Like, we're just staying comfortable.
No.
In fact, we'll take the first damage for you.
You were mentioning people don't like thought the Tallgeese was a little sus, but like I feel like with the way Gundam games go, towards the end game, you need outlets to use up all your resources anyway. So like a lot of these cards that like use 2 resource to do XYZ effect. I think we have a couple of them now. I think was it Aerial Gundam or it's the Bride and the
one of the Aerials.
One of the Aerials. And the Tallgeese, like in the late game, you're struggling to use up all your resources as it is. So like having ways to maximize how much your resource usage every turn is kind of nuts. We are going to
turn pass. Yeah, Tallgeese is on board. Will Tallgeese swing? There's almost no world he doesn't swing.
We have 2. So the gun tank can go into the white base. And then Talgi's first attack would get rid of it. We can potentially get some breach damage in with our red unit there.
There's no way to give generic first strike to Talgi's, right?
No, not yet.
If we do it, it'd be a red command.
Right,
I keep thinking there is one, but I think it's just generic AP you can give.
Where the Talgies will go in, clear the base as said. We will get our own base down, get rid of the gun tank. You have 2 life plus the base. It's a good spot to be in.
It's just like, do you want to spend 4 to restand the Talgies? Probably.
Our opponent has 2 cards in hand. There's a world where the Talgies on rests attacks into the health scythe, and then our red unit goes in with breach to do some damage as well. But then that sets us back. It just depends on what the rest of our hand looks like. But that's almost impossible to know what our hand is. For us, anyway.
It's also us asking, like, is it worth spending 4 to get another swing in right now? Maybe.
I think so.
I think he's really debating it, I'm pretty sure.
It just depends on our hand, right? If we have other plays, then surely it might not be, but...
I mean, are we scared of losing if we don't do this trade? Do we know if he has a link in hand? I think he's saying we're pretty safe here, so I'm just going to spend my resources, play more units, ping a damage on Death Scythe, and say it's your job to clear my board, man. If you're scared of my board, you go for it. If you have game, you go for it. 6 units against 5 shields. It is possible we win the game next turn if he does 0 trades, but...
all right.
Draw life, tear up the invitation, know which one goes on top, which one goes on bottom. Like, you just have to have a lethal or you have to have a survive angle.
Definitely the base helps, though. None of our units are 5 damage on their own.
That is true. That is true. Do our breach numbers improve that at all? Because I know, like, Wing Gundam by himself is a 4 damage unit, but it has breach 5. So, like, you have math where it's awkwardly better to trade. And they're breach 3s, so yeah. We're not
Health Scythe goes in, trades with the Talgies. That takes care of 2 attacks.
Yeah, effectively a 7th unit on the board is what we said. We don't want you to have that.
That opens us up to the breach on these red units, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, regardless, that was going to happen. Anyways, like, you got rid of swings 7 and 6. So putting it down to swings 5. Yeah, you can breach 3, but you got 2 cards worth of trade value in. You feel fine about it.
For sure.
And I think he actually traded with the Death Scythe 1 turn earlier, too, so he was able to get a little bit more than 2 cards worth of value, which is net positive win there, right?
We still have a full hand, too, from red. Yeah, the base really does help us here.
Yeah, it's not lethal from the Talgies player side. From I forget, Iran, I believe it is. Yeah, Iran.
I wonder what they could be contemplating. Like, what is their hand? They do have 3. They have 3, maybe 4 cards in hand. So they're just trying to math out what the best way to use it all is. All right, Amuro Ray comes down. What are we resting? Oh, the Zeno. All right. 2 damage on the Maganek. Oh, but that opens us up to some breach plays. We are top decking a little bit, but
I think we're kind of whatever about the breach plays. It's like, yeah, we'll be trading into you. I feel good to trade. We'll breach twice, get 2 damage from 2 gun tanks, and like that's just where we're at, anyways.
Ooh, support. Oh, I love these support cards. We're gonna give it to.
Oh, that's 5 damage to go over the base.
Yep. Now, what do? You go over health scythe, right? Breach the 3 now. 1 damage at the maggot.
If it has 1 damage left, then you'll just finish it.
Okay.
That makes sense. The other one have 1 damage left too. Oh, that goes to life.
I think it has.
Oh, real quick. The gun tank swing at life, right? Real quickly, we swing a gun tank at life, right? It shouldn't be removed. The second one? Yep, no worries. Just want to make sure. Quick snipe there on fixing game state. Nice. It's just so common. Like, if you're playing any other Bandai game that's... Like, I guess if you're playing Digimon in particular, like, you swing at security, you see a big guy, your guy dies, that's just where you put it naturally.
Yeah.
But he just swing into life with it.
All right, breach 5 all at once. Ugh.
Yeah, for all 25 of y'all viewing here in chat, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying. This is our finals for tonight, and we are seeing it getting really close down to the wire.
Talgies
it's a
at
Talgies.
That's so busted.
If it had the link, it would be better. But he's like, this is 2 attacks with 1 card.
That's so gross. And we scoop it up. Our last bit. What is our hand? Oh, those are pilots.
2 pilots. 2 duos.
Oh my god, the Talgies didn't really come up, I would say, but it definitely made things awkward for our opponent. Wow. So red blue takes the game tonight. Oh, that's so cool.
Definitely not a result we were expecting.
No, not at all. It felt like they were on the back foot for a while, yeah.
Yeah, but just better pilots showing, like, hey, I know it's up. Drew a little bit better maybe even this game, but that's just how card games go sometimes, especially in these best-of-1 formats. But for anyone who does not know, we are here every week here with our weekly war tournament. Win a resource. First place and second place tonight are both walking away with a Hero UE resource. Every week, these players are earning points for a circuit finals for what we are calling our season finale, where you can win a sealed Gundam beta box, English one at that.
we gotta make sure they know it's English, because if it's Japanese, I don't know if it's worth as much, man. No, I think the Japanese ones are worth just as much, honestly. Oh man, but no, that wraps up our show tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed. 24 of you guys. That was our finals. Blue red takes it. Was it? Wait, no, blue green. Wait, oh my god, I'm a fool. It was
red blue.
It was red blue. Right? It was red blue, yeah. Right? It was red blue. Yeah. Red blue takes it, which is very fun versus the oh god, I'm already losing it. It's gone.
Red blue against blue green. It's all good.
All right. Okay. Woof. Thank you, Eagle. But I think that wraps it up tonight. We're already, again, it's our show every week. Come out if you guys love the fun. Check out the VOD afterwards, or it's on YouTube for free. It doesn't really, YouTube is wonderful. It's why we use it over Twitch personally. But that being said, next week, same bat time, same squirrel place, and I don't know. Other than that, I think we're good. I think we're good to say bye. How about you? Got anything else?
I guess also, I didn't even mention it tonight. We do have a guest player tonight. We have Atrocious Jake. If you guys haven't already checked out, he is streaming his entire run tonight, so he'll have his VODs available on both Twitch and YouTube too. So if you guys are wanting a little bit more gameplay perspectives from tonight, totally escaped me.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Oh well. Well, Atrocious Jake, check them out. Is there a quick link to their stuff? Are they sick with it? Do they link their profile, their YouTube? Oh, they do. My favorite thing is when a YouTuber or a content creator links their Discord to whatever YouTube channel they're a part of, so I can quickly just get their channel, click the link. That's Atrocious Jake. One Piece, mostly a One Piece guy for now, but maybe we'll see where they cross into Gundam stuff
when that comes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With that being said, thank you so much, everyone. Definitely appreciate y'all coming out for tonight.
All right, peace, guys. Good night.